Thank you for the title. I'll craft a detailed third-person style story based on flight attendant throws out elderly black. Woman's medicine her son takes dramatic action with more than 2,500 words. We'll make sure it's engaging, respectful, and captures the emotional depth of the situation. Here we go. In a bustling airport filled with travelers eager to reach their destinations, an elderly woman named Evelyn Harris prepared for a flight that would become far more than just a routine journey. Evelyn, a dignified black woman in her late 70s, was a retired schoolteacher known for her quiet strength and gentle demeanor. She had meticulously packed her small suitcase, including the crucial medical supplies she relied on daily. These was her prescribed medication, a vital lifeline to manage a chronic condition that had been part of her life for years. Her son, Marcus Harris, a dedicated and protective man in his early 40s, had accompanied her to the airport that morning. Marcus, a community organizer and outspoken advocate for justice, had always been close to his mother. They shared a bond built on mutual respect and deep love, forged through years of overcoming life's challenges together. As Evelyn and Marcus approached the boarding gate, the typical hustle of airport life swirled around them, families reunited, business travelers focused on their devices, and the soft hum of announcements echoing through the terminal. Yet beneath this ordinary scene, a subtle tension brewed. Upon boarding the plane, Evelyn carefully placed her bag with the medication under the seat in front of her. She informed the flight attendant about the importance of her medicine, explaining that it was necessary for her health and that she needed to keep it accessible. The flight attendant, a woman named Jennifer, nodded but seemed distracted. Her attention divided among multiple passengers. The flight took off smoothly, and for a time, everything appeared normal. But midway through, Jennifer returned to Evelyn's seat, her expression stern and resolute. Without much explanation, she reached into Evelyn's bag and pulled out the medication. Evelyn protested softly, her voice trembling. "That's my medicine. I need it." But Jennifer remained firm, asserting that the medicine violated the airline's policies. Despite Evelyn's pleas, the flight attendant threw the medication into a nearby trash bin. Evelyn sat back, stunned and frightened. Her body ached, and her breathing became labored. She clutched her chest, struggling to maintain composure. Seeing his mother's distress, Marcus immediately stood, demanding to know why the medication had been taken and discarded. A tense confrontation erupted. Jennifer insisted she was following protocol and that no exceptions could be made. Marcus, furious but controlled, explained the critical importance of the medication for his mother's health. Other passengers turned their heads, witnessing the escalating situation with concern. Once the plane landed, Marcus and Evelyn hurried off the aircraft. Marcus's protective instincts flared. He knew this injustice could not stand. At the airport's terminal, Marcus pulled out his phone and began recording a video, capturing the raw emotional aftermath of his mother's ordeal. He described the incident, his voice a mixture of anger and sorrow, detailing how a simple act of care had been turned into humiliation and danger. Marcus's video quickly went viral. Social media exploded with outrage, sparking a national conversation about racial discrimination, healthcare rights, and the treatment of elderly passengers by airline staff. News outlets picked up the story, interviewing Marcus and Evelyn, who bravely recounted their experience. Facing mounting pressure, the airline issued a public apology and launched an internal investigation. The flight attendant was placed on leave pending the outcome. Meanwhile, Marcus connected with civil rights organizations and legal advocates to explore ways to hold the airline accountable and ensure such incidents never happened again. Amid the storm of media attention, the Harris family found solace in their community's support. Strangers sent messages of encouragement, sharing stories of their own struggles and hopes for change. Evelyn's health stabilized with the help of her doctors, but the scars of that flight remained. Through Marcus's relentless activism and Evelyn's quiet resilience, the incident became more than a personal tragedy, turned into a powerful catalyst for awareness and reform, a stark reminder that dignity and respect must never be compromised, especially for the vulnerable among us.